Hi Flosstube, my name is Alyssa Jones, also known as AJ Stitch on Instagram, and welcome to my channel about cross stitch. It's been not even 2 weeks since my last video, which for me is very impressive lately, and I'm coming with an update on some things that I've done. I actually finished some things, although I don't have them here to show you because I gave them away, and show you my whips that I've worked on and talk about my plans for the next couple weeks. So welcome. I hope we're all doing really well. It's snowing here in upstate New York today, although they say it's going to melt before Christmas. Today's December 23rd, so it's supposed to snow today, tomorrow, but by Christmas Day it's supposed to be rain, so it'll all go away. But it's pretty today, which is perfect. Just enough snow for me. I don't need a lot. Alright, so since I last filmed, I realized that I had mistakenly neglected to share one of my whips. And I felt really bad because I had actually made some good progress and had some things to show. So I'm going to make sure I do that today. I'm going to clean out my bin here a little bit because there's things falling out of it. It's kind of a mess. So just the way I function. And I worked on several projects. The first one I guess I'll talk about instead of the forgotten one is, no, this isn't it either. It's a long reach. Hold on. I didn't plan out my area very well today. Okay, so this was the 12 days of Stitchy Ornaments, and when I last filmed, I was getting all excited to start these. I may have started stitching them, and since then, I've stitched all 12, and I can show you the last 4 that I have here to fully finish, which I kind of hope to do today. I have the little stocking, and the peppermint candy, and this cute little quilty block, and the last one I stitched with the needle still in it was the little garland. I was so happy with all of these and how they turned out, but my favorite part turned out to be making them into the ornaments, and I'll insert a picture here of the ones that I finished. I was thrilled with them. They were fun to stitch. They were quick. It only took a couple hours to get each one set. Even more intense ones like the stocking didn't take too long. And then the finishing process was so much fun. I put them into little 3-inch mini hoops, just had some Christmas fabric. I got some ribbon and some little accessories, got out my hot glue gun, and it felt like I had made something really beautiful. So thank you so much, Fat Quarter Shop, for that tutorial and showing me this pattern, because that definitely improved my Christmas gifting towards my friends this year. And they were all excited about it, and each of my work buddies who got one sent me a picture of it hanging on their tree. And it just warmed my heart to see the Christmas ornaments on their tree. Okay, so next, I'm not sure is this it? Is this Disaster the one I was looking for? No. I've really truly lost it. Hold on. I'll look. Oh, there it is. Okay. So when I last filmed, I completely forgot to share my Cryptid set stitch along piece, which I'm significantly behind on. I follow Michelle Bendy Stitchy on Instagram, and she's made it her goal this week to catch up on this, and I'm still currently, as of this minute, I believe, 1 Cryptid ahead of Michelle. And I wanted to work on it this week, but I've been putting it off for Christmas projects instead. But I have made progress. So this is my Cryptid stitch along so far. I have Mothman, the Nightcrawler, the Enfield Horror, and the Jersey Devil done. And then I have the first little bit of the Chupacabra pattern done. It was that little skull. And so the next thing I was going to do was add the little details and backstitch, and then start his picture frame and extend my border. They're so much fun to stitch up. So I kind of want to make it a goal to get a little further on that. I really want to get to the Jackalope, because I think he's the cutest one so far, although the Loch Ness Monster is also really adorable. So that's another thing I worked on. Ornaments, my Cryptid Sal. I covered up my notes. I do have notes down here today. It's probably not the best place to put them because you have to look at the back of my head, but it's just kind of how things are right now. All right, so I did also make a little bit more progress on my Fruits of Plenty sale by Modern Folk Embroidery. And I think last time I showed it, I was still in the April section, and now I'm in the May section. So I'll get a little closer. Hopefully the light starts to catch the detail. Here was April, and here is the May. And May is currently about, I think I got to the 50% point. Maybe. That seems lofty. I don't think I could be that far yet. Maybe it's closer to like 40%, but it's definitely getting there. And there's going to be a little tree in here. I wish the light was picking this up a little bit better. Let me hold it still. I was Zooming with my students this week, and one little girl decided to read us a story. And I thought that was great because I got a little break from doing all the hard work of manipulating the book. And she quickly learned how hard it is to show pictures on video and make sure you're showing them clearly. We got halfway through the book, and she's like, I think I'm done now. She was doing a great job reading. Okay, the next one I'm going to show is my Calendar Crates December. This was a new start. I had been working on Calendar Crates July since June, and it just wasn't inspiring. So during my last video, I decided I was going to start working on these in the month that it was. If I didn't finish it, it didn't matter. I was just going to switch to the next month. So I started the Calendar Crates December, and you can see that it's got the small and the main piece. So then I stitched up the small first, and that actually I was able to stitch up in one evening. I was kind of surprised how fast that went. So here's the little small, December 25th. Little reindeer, little tree. I loved the striped 25. I thought that was really pretty. No, my color is just way off. This red looks right. This red looks pink. I'm not sure. And then I started the main piece, and already, at least this is a background here, already I feel like it's so much further than my July calendar crates that I worked on for 6 months. I made myself do the snowflakes first because that was the part I was least excited about. And then I went back in and did Santa Claus, and now I'm working on the house. And I had to get an oil change this morning, so I got most of the inside of the house here stitched at an oil change. I felt very productive there. So then, let's not go in the bag. I'm starting to think that since it's only December 23rd, that I could actually finish the December one this month, which doesn't seem super likely, but it's a possibility. I did work on my Chalk Talk Winter. I don't think I have it right here, but I didn't get much further. I think I'm still in the same section that I had hoped to finish last time, so not exciting progress on that. So you're not missing anything. And then I did start a new project. If you are a member of the Stitch Quarterly box from Fat Quarter Shop and you didn't get your December order yet and you don't want it to be spoiled, don't watch. Skip ahead. Close your eyes. This is the new project. It is Oh Dear. And it kind of seems to be a companion piece to their Santa that they had last year. It was Santa Baby. And I thought that one was cute, but because I wasn't a member of the club then, I wasn't excited about like getting it and kitting it up and everything. But I mean, it came in this Christmas project bag, and these ones I think are my favorite project bags, mainly because the cat hair just comes off them. I took my absolutely gorgeous Dot Dot Goose bag that my friend Tracy got with me to the car dealership today, and before I went I had to lint roll all the kitty fur off of it because I love fabric project bags. I think they're wonderful. I just have cat fur though, so I got it cleaned up. And so I decided to start the Oh Dear one because it has so much big area, and I am getting on an airplane Saturday. I thought it might be a great project for airplane because I could have it outlined and then just fill in while I was riding along for, I think it's a 4-hour flight. So I started it. yesterday, and I did not use the called for fabric. I'm actually going to give, just dropped my needle, I'm going to give my called for fabric that came with it away today because it just didn't work for me. I'm stitching this on 32 count Neptune Lugana by Color and Cotton, and it was a part of my club. The color, it's really pretty similar to my sweater, but I feel like you're not getting an accurate color on that either. I could try to put my ring light to see if we can get it to look more accurate. Ready? No. Maybe. That's a little closer. A little more blue. And so I got his ear outlined, and you can see I did the white inside, so I can just fill in the pink there and the brown. But my goal is to get the whole top of his head stitched in both ears so that when I get on the plain Saturday, I can just fill in, because that brown, I mean, that's a large number of stitches. It's just so many stitches. But they're not like hard work because they're a single color DMC. I just do the loop method and start going back and forth, and it stitches up pretty quick. I'll even show off my back on this one because it's pretty neat at this point. So, oh dear. That's a good one. Before I go any further, I'm going to do my giveaway from last time. I was giving away this little kit that came in my Nice List advent calendar by the Black Needle Society, and it was all the things you needed except for fabric to make the Season of Love snowflake ornament. And just before I pressed record, I started the random comment generator, and I had to look up to see what word that was, and the winner is Ann Roberts. So thank you, Ann, so much. I'll comment on your comment, and you can send me your address via email, and I can ship that out to you. If I hear back from you tomorrow, which I realize with the holiday it might not happen, I can get it to the post office tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll be when I get back from my little trip. So thank you so much for watching, and everybody else who commented. So kind of you. All right, so looking ahead, I think those are my big things. Oh, I also have been working on, I haven't showed off this in a while, but I've started a new pair of socks. And this is like something of the Dancing Waters by That Yarn Habit from their Bridgerton collection. And I did finish the leg. I turned the heel, which is such a great little magic trick. I'm just going to touch that real quick. I feel like it's fuzzy. Let me touch here. No, it's just, that's better. So you can see the little heel turn, and I've started the foot, and now I've also finished the gusset stitches, the decreases. So I'm just going until it's the right length now, which I think I've got a few more inches, and then I can do the toe. And that's half a pair of socks done. I love this color. It's just, it's not seasonal right now. So I grabbed out, and I think I'm going to put them on my ball winder in a little bit, just in case I need these on my trip, because I obviously need 20 projects on a vacation. But I grabbed this colorway. It is called, it should say, oh, Ho 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 by Timber Yarns, and it did come with a Ho 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 charm too, and it's that nice black, red, green, and white, so it's going to make a really lovely pair of striped socks. And then I have a red to do if I want to do the cuffs and the heels. So my thought is I'll just get this all wound up and have it with me in case I finish this and want to start something that's different. But I do have to knit a second sock, so I don't know. Maybe this will happen. And then going into the end of the year and thinking about next year, I really want to start this one as New Year, New Start. I absolutely love this pattern. I've seen Jessie Marie stitching it. It bothers me every time I see it because I want to be stitching it too. But I don't have a great fabric. I'm going to Phoenix, Arizona and the attic needlework is there. I'm hoping it's probably about 30 minutes from where I'm staying, but I'm hoping to go there because maybe they would have the fabric I need. I'm sorry, the ring light does not make this easier. So I want to stitch up. I want that like modelly dark blue. If I don't find anything on vacation, I might make myself dye a new piece of fabric just to see. But it calls for about 40 count, I think would look the best. But I would be willing to do like a 36 too, just to make it easier stitching. And it's the big chunks of white. I also really would like to start It's Snow Time, which was Cottage Garden Samplings series last year. This was the first one. Light glare, maybe if I take it out. And then these are not little. I don't know why they look so little on the picture. That little snowman, I think he needs a darker fabric too, because I feel like even in this picture he doesn't show up very well. But I did pick colors for him so that if I happen to find a piece of fabric, I could start it and have that still be a 2021 start. I don't know. I don't know why I feel like I have to justify these things, but I do. But they're not little. He's 100 by 130 stitches, and he's dense. But apparently that's what I've been wanting to stitch lately because it's kind of how Oh Dear is too. I don't know. So I've started kind of sketching in my plans into my planner. So if I open up to my January calendar, there's nothing written on it except some projects that I want to work on so far. I know I want to do my Tree of Magic. I'm hoping to make a retreat small. I'm starting to like panic a little about going to Stitch North because I'm afraid the border's going to close and I won't be able to go because it's in Canada and I'm in the US. But I'm just going to keep thinking positive thoughts. I have January calendar crates on there, but I'd like to add the fox to my January plans as well. And then whatever Whip Go happens to happen. I did fill in a Whip Go board since last time. I'm not going to say it's set in stone, but I like my idea of paying myself my own American dollars to finish these and have like a little stitchy stash for next year. So I'm planning on 5 days is my goal for each project because that's 10 days out of a month that I'd be working on Whip Go. But if I happen to finish the project, I'd get a bonus $10. So we'll see if that works out. Just fun little inspiration to keep us with our stitchy happiness. Oh, so I do have my giveaway for today, and it is minty green opalescent 14 count Ada. This linen's beautiful. It's so pretty. The color, very similar once again to my sweater, but you can see that sparkle. It's gorgeous. I'm not going to pretend this is new in package. It probably has cat hair on it. If you're allergic to cats, this is probably not the giveaway for you. Because I took it out and I tried stitching. I started Oh Dear on it. I did about 10 stitches and I was like, this isn't the fabric for me. So I'm passing it on. So if you like Zweigart 14 count Ada, you'll like this. And I mean, it's just gorgeous. Whether you're stitching Oh Dear or just about anything, the color lends itself to a lot of different projects. But the white for snow would show up on here beautifully too. So if you'd like to win this, let's go with the word deer because it has a deer on it. D-E-E-R. Not like deer, but deer. All right, I think that's all I have today. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think I got through everything. I didn't forget anything big. I'll check my list one time. No, we're good. We're all set. So I hope everybody has a great holiday. I look forward to seeing everybody's end of the year whip parades if you're doing one. And I can't wait to see what everybody starts off doing in 2022. Everybody take care. Have a great holiday if you're celebrating. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, please stay warm. Bye, everyone.